Welcome to an episode of Silent Blood Curse. This time we are going to be saving Sam in the second Akira level. Yep, coming back to this. Let's begin.
Help! Daddy, Mommy! Where are you?
Come on, Bella! It's me!
No!
No! Get away from me, son of a bitch!
Right, so this is obviously the Akira level where we have the tower and such. We have to use our sniper rifle, whatever. We have a shotgun this time against these guys. So obviously, Seigo here would be Akira. But it's actually 4 other people. He's Akira, Jun, the brother of Miyako, Kei, and Shiro. He's all 4 of them. It's really fucking weird. And I have no idea how they did it, but they actually succeeded in making a medicine character that fits all 4 of them somehow. It's weird. Except for Kei, obviously, because he's a bit of a dick. Right, so this has sniper mode in it, and we're using the shotgun to go into sniper mode. I don't know how this works, but it does. And, yeah, we have to protect, we have to protect Sam here with our shotgun. Which makes shit easier, because we don't have to be that accurate, but, it's best to be anyway. Might get a headshot out of it. Right, he's gonna run off now. We need to get the fuck down immediately. So he's being chased by a flying shibito, which are around, and we're going to be attacked by one as well. You just saw it. Obviously, we can shoot them, because we have the shotgun. But it's not going to be the greatest of it in the world, because it will have us wait a little bit to aim and then fire. And you can only shoot about 2 shots out of it too, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Hey, a sake bottle. I was kind of hoping to find another weapon around here, but unfortunately I couldn't. Right, so now comes the bitch. There's a lot of enemies around here. These guys that fly around get up real fast. And there's a lot to find here. As you can see, we have to go and find Sam, but we also have to go and do an objective very quickly, because if we don't do it as fast as possible before a certain shibito comes in, we can't actually succeed in doing this thing for an archive item later on in the game. So yeah, we do have to go and hurry up for this one. And Sam is right where it is, so all we have to do is go to where Sam is and we're good. There's a whole bunch of locations Sam could run into though, so he could stay around at the houses, but yeah. So here's Seigo. He's 30 years old, he's a doctor, and he has this fucking shotgun, which he has a lot of ammo for. However, it only shoots 2 shots. It's strong enough to take care of all the shibito around here, no problem. So, luckily, these amount of ammo is enough for us. We just have to not get fucked, because, it takes a while to aim. Also, we want that. That's a crowbar. We want the crowbar. It's a new weapon. Hey, look, an enemy. Let me run down this way while a shibito chases after me, because I didn't even notice, and I'm going to get attacked right now. Don't worry, I just shake him off. And Sam's here too, so he'll help me out by punching it, because that's certainly going to help us here, Sam. You fucking idiot. Shit. Well, don't fucking punch me, cunt. Right. What we have to do now is take this weapon and then shoot the ramen bowl right over here. There's a ramen bowl. We'll examine it for the noodles, and then we shoot it. And there you go. We have to do it before the police officer Shibito comes here. It's weird. I don't know why that's a thing, but we have to do it anyway. Right, Sam's with us now, and he won't grab any weapons, unfortunately. But we have a shotgun, so it doesn't matter. There's the police officer. He had a gun. I had to do it. We can't grab his gun. We don't need it. We got a better gun. Right, now what we have to do is we have to go this way. And we have to do a thing. It requires these flares. This is what I was looking for before around that area. I couldn't find these there, but they're supposed to be there. We need these flares because not only do they add into our archive bomb, but they are very much needed for what we have to do here. In order to make any progress here, there is a rifleman shibito pretty much on the other side there, which is very similar to a certain mission. Hang on. So here's what we have to do. Because we have this flare here, and I will reload for this, just in case. We have to grab our flare, throw it over to distract him over here, and then when he comes over, we shoot him in the head. Just have to stand right at the very end of the stairs, throw it, it activates, here he comes. Aim, wait, and hurry the fuck up. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Fire! There we go. Okay, and that takes care of that. Take its rifle, it's empty, and then move the fuck on. Mission accomplished. Really easy. No problem. Thank God. Too bad next mission ain't gonna be that easy. Oh God.
Hey!
念のために確認しないとな。人間だと思って助けたら怪物だったなんて全く笑
Do I look like a monster? Are you crazy?
Again, my apologies. But this is a matter of life and death, after all. I'd rather have people think I'm crazy than therefore being polite.
I don't believe this.
And now we do this mission. However, what's weird about this one is we're not already in the house and we have to escape from it. No, we are actually outside the house, but we have to go in the house in order to get something or get to a spot where we can then exit the place. It's weird. The way this works is weird, and what we have to do here is a bit shit. So, here's what we have to do. There's a shibito inside the place we were at right now. It's the shed, the abandoned little hut. And we have to hide from him. So here's the place. There's actually a bit more to this house than the original had. And there's also like a path there. That's our path we have to go to, by the way. So here's what we have to do, okay? We have to run over to the bush right beside the kitchen, to the left. Usually that's where the doghouse is, I believe, but there is no doghouse here. Just go behind it and hide by the bushes. We do have the poker, by the way. How do we get the poker? I don't know. We just have it now. It makes no sense how we have this all of a sudden. But there you go. Right. Move over to the left with her. Make sure she hides in there. There you go. And then just stay by the bush. You might be thinking, oh, just go up ahead and fucking fight him. Don't. He has a sledgehammer. You'll lose. Right, so now we have to wait. He's supposed to then go forward to the right, so then we can sneak up behind him and beat the shit out of him. He didn't do that. He's still over there, and I didn't even notice. But guess who he did notice? Nothing, because he's going that way like a fucking moron. Don't worry, I'm gonna beat him up anyway. Because stun abilities. There you go. Yeah, see, our poker sucks. But we can grab his sledgehammer, which is going to be extremely fucking useful. Right, get her to follow you. But, first of all, note that that's blocked off, so we can't go that way. We can't take the front door. How do you get in the house? Well, before you go in the house, back inside this place where we got interrupted during our sleep and the Shibito went in there. Oh, by the way, there's also this little fireplace. I'm guessing it's where we got the poker, I guess. But right next to it is some firewood. Grab it. It's a weapon. Right. Inside the hut, there is a key. We need this key. This is the key to get into the back room. If you die at any point, you have to get this key again in order to get an item again. And also you lose the sledgehammer, you get back your poker. You don't want to lose the sledgehammer. You don't want to lose the fucking key. You don't want to come back here. Anyway, there's this guy over here. You can ignore him or beat the shit out of him. I'm going to beat the shit out of this guy. And then go over to this nice little gap and crawl under to get inside. Yeah, it's the opposite of what you have to do to escape. Right. So now what you have to do is the usual. Find the key to open the altar, go into the back room and find what you can in there, like so. And take care of any shibito that are around here, because you have a weapon. I mean, you can. So there's broken wire cutters. We only had to find wire cutters, but now we have to find 2 pieces of wire cutters and then just magically put them together to make them work. Yeah, it's a stupid little side bit we have to do. First, go over to the kitchen and beat the shit out of the mother. You need her knife. Take the kitchen knife. If you didn't get the pan here, take that too. Next, go over and make sure that she gets put in a nice hiding spot. Because this next bit, it's a bit iffy. It's possible, but it's really iffy. So just hide her about in here. Make sure to grab the hot water pot over here as well. Okay. Then just make sure she hides in this closet and you're good. So here's what we have to do. There is a wind-up clock over by the lounge room. See? The study room. And we can get a key for that to wind it up and activate it. There is a faster way of doing this, but I have never been able to actually do this myself. What you have to do is wait for the Shibito, who has a fucking gun, inside the study room to look away from the door. Then you open it, rush in, and beat the shit out of him with the sledgehammer. Every time I tried this, it failed. If you can pull this off, good for you. You can get the gun and it makes life a bit easier. Otherwise, do what I fucking did, which is smarter and won't get you fucked. Because remember, if you die at any point, you have to go get the key for the back room to get the fucking wire cutter piece and the sledgehammer again. It ain't worth it. So, go up the stairs, go around, and you'll find the other piece of the wire cutter in the spare room. Now, in the daughter's room is where the wind-up key is. And we can indeed exit from this point, but we want the archive elements. We want all the shit, and we do want to get into the altar. Because that's what we had to do in the first game to get a way out. Even though in this version of Siren, we don't need it to get out at all. But, look, just listen to me, alright? We need the wire cutters to get inside the altar. We have both now. They're put together now. How the fuck we did that? I don't know. But it's put together now, and we can actually use them to cut the fucking wires to get into the altar. Go into the daughter's room. The daughter's in there. Beat the shit out of her with your sledgehammer. It's like a one-hit kill for her. It's easy. Then, take her fucking flute. Or her recorder or whatever. Then, once you take a recorder, get back your fucking sledgehammer and take the guitar. Take back the sledgehammer after that, and then grab the wind-up key. Now, if the wind-up key, you actually want to go back downstairs, go to the wind-up clock, and hold the triangle button to use the wind-up key to wind up the clock. Then, once it's wound up, you need to go into the room where you hid Miyako. Then you wait. Make sure the door's closed and all. Now, the father with the gun who's in the fucking study room is going to pop out. And you want to make sure he doesn't see you, because then he'll shoot at you and it will suck. Wait for the right opportunity to run in and hit the shit out of him. First, the clock. Yeah, game gives you enough time to actually hide and be safe from the fucking guy with the gun. But yeah, he's gonna come out. He's going to be obnoxious. Just wait a bit. Eventually, he'll go right to the clock and have his back turned. That's your fucking cue to go and knock the shit out of him. He'll go back to the study room. He won't lock it. Go in, beat the shit out of him. The problem is, I took a bit long. Which means that she's around. This unfortunately means that she's going to be a problem. So I'm going up. Now, I thought he was in there, but he wasn't. He was right behind me. And, yeah. I also pissed off the wife. So I'm just going to go ahead and beat the shit out of her. There you go. Right, the guy with the gun's now going to enter the place. Got to open the door. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this bowling trophy, because I want a trophy, damn it. And I'm going to run back, get the bedroom key, and beat the shit out of him before he shoots me. It takes his time once he opens the door, so you got enough time to take him down. Take his gun if you want. You get enough ammo for it. It'll be useful just in case. Right. There's one weapon I actually forgot to get, and it's right here next to the bedroom key. It's an ashtray. I actually didn't get this until when I was nearly done with the fucking game. So, here's the fucking ashtray in the archive. I'm sorry for missing this until way later, but there you go. It's crap, but you need it for the archive items. I hate getting the weapons for the archive. Anyway, get Miyako back, because now it's time for you to escape. But first, open the altar before you escape. Find it, it's right over here, and use the wire cutters. And not as scary as the original, but there you go. We got the altar now, and now we can get the fuck out of here. There's no reason to be here now. There's not even any reason to go right back down there, even though that's what you would have done in the original. No, you're actually going backwards. You are going from, you know, leaving the house underwards and going to the exit that way, to going in the house, going up on the roof, and then going into a fucking path that didn't exist in the original in order to actually get the fuck out of there. I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it. This game has a lot of nonsense that I am not happy with, and it honestly continues to make me believe that... Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. It makes me continue to believe that the first game, the original, made more sense than this fucking game. And that shouldn't be the case. But it is Americanized, so I'm guessing a lot got lost in translation. You know, America would do a lot of stupid shit in order to add intensity and spookiness. Right. Once you go outside on the rooftop, you will find a fucking beater. Grab the beater. It's right here. Then grab your gun. Or your sledgehammer if you wanted to keep that. Either way, you're outside, there's no shibito to come after you. Go over to the roof and go around to the left. Don't fall down. Once you are all the way around, over to this little corner up there. Look to your right. The path is there. Make a running jump over to it, and just continue through the path. Just follow the entire path, and you'll make it to the exit. It's basic as piss. And don't worry about the barrel and the physics, because there's no shibito that can actually chase you here. You're fine. You're safe. No shibito can actually harm you here. So, just go. And don't get spooked by a lot of the shit around here. It's just shit. Just drop down here, and you're out of there. So, that is another... Hang on. Miyako, we gotta wait for... There we go. A mission accomplished. That's it for this episode. Let's get to the ending of this.
It means she's alive!
I have a few things I must take care of.
Miyako, Isho, Gambaru! My lord, what is it you desire?
Well, things are starting to get crazy, huh? And we're only at the halfway point. Well, we're getting near it at least. Right, so first archive items before we end the part here. We have a few things, actually. For instance, we have Seigo's driver's license. You can see his date of birth, which doesn't make much sense. But then again, we are in the past, so in that case it does. And its expiration will be 1977, which this isn't 1977. This is years later, so... Oh well, there goes your driver's license, dude. Then again, we don't see Seigo's car at all. It never comes into play, like... Anyway, here's the fucking noodles. However... There's no recipe. They don't give us a recipe for the fucking noodles. The first game gave us a recipe for Hanada noodles, but this game doesn't. That's a missed opportunity, guys. You could have given us some haunted fucking noodles. And no, we can't make our noodles from this game. Pathetic. Fail. Get out of here. It's trash. Here's the altar. It's the altar. What else can I say about it? Got a baby on it. Yeah. And that's it. Most of this is the weapons. We got the iron poker, which is crap, unfortunately, even though it is an icon weapon for one of our characters in the first game. The alpha recorder, which is just meh. It sucks. Then we got the mattress beater, which also sucks. Who gives a shit? But then we also have the next weapon, which is the pot. The fucking hot water pot. You'd think that hot water would hurt them bad, but no. Then you have the firewood, which sucks. Don't use it. Then you have this fucking bowling trophy, which hidden with a trophy from Siren 2. You know, the trophy was a piece of shit there, but in this one it's easy to get. It's not as good as that trophy, though. That trophy in Siren 2 is much better than this. Then there's the kitchen knife. Meh, it's a kitchen knife. It might be good in some other games, but in this game it sucks. Crowbar, always a good weapon to have. Always a neat weapon, but Sledgehammer beat it, so who cares. Here's Sledgehammer. Great fucking weapon to have. Next, we have the white guitar. It's a guitar. It'll probably break. Not that great. From 1970s. Then we have the broad axe, which is fucking fantastic, but we couldn't use it because we have a better gun. Like for instance, here's the double-barreled shotgun. It's a fucking good gun. It's better than the rifle. Which, by the way, we also have the rifle, which sucks. It can only use one shot. Yeah. Fuck the rifle. The first game's hunting rifle was so much better. This one is just terrible. It's a fucking joke. And lastly, the signal flare, which distracts enemies. For us though, we won't be needing it for any other mission, but for that one mission, it was useful. And I'm guessing it might be useful in another one because it also brings out smoke. So it could blind them, I guess, but we'll see that later. For now though, that is it for this part. That's it for this episode. Next time on Siren Blood Curse, we are going to be going back in the hospital to find Bella, who isn't there anymore. See you then.